So you believe that a false prophet is going to teach a God other than the God of, for example, Abraham, Isaac, Ishmael, and Jacob, correct?
Yes, and I don't believe that the concept of God as understood in the Quran is the God of Abraham, Isaac.
Okay, perfect. So let me ask you this. Does Abraham teach the Trinity?
Even if you want to say that
It's a
Abraham,
simple
no, I'm gonna expound on it. Even if you want to say that Abraham doesn't teach the Trinity, when you see in Scripture, right, the words that are used when Abraham is in the Bible, Elohim is a plural word. If you even want to go back to Genesis, where it says, "Let us make God in our image," it's clearly a plural word, us, right?
You mentioned Genesis, where it says, "Let us make man in our image." You know what the verse right after that says?
Go ahead if you want to.
It says, "So God made man in His image." So it's singular pronouns right after that. So that doesn't necessitate Trinitarianism because both plural pronouns and singular pronouns are used. So you trying to
But
read
the God,
I'm not done talking.
The God used
I'm not
in
done
that
talking.
word
I'm
is
not
a
done
plural
talking.
word. To refute that, you must refute the fact that Elohim is a plural word first.
Okay, so I have a
Continue
question.
on that.
I have a question. Is Moses one person or multiple people?
He's one person.
Okay, so why is Moses called Elohim? In the Old Testament, Moses is called
Where do you see
Elohim.
Moses
And
quoted?
yeah, for example, I believe it's in the
verse.
book, I believe it's in the book of Exodus.
Is a word that can have plurality.
But it can also have singularity, correct?
Singularity,
Okay,
yes.
beautiful. So if we concede that Elohim can have both plurality and singularity, then the only way that you can already presuppose that Elohim in this instance is going to indicate plurality is if you're already reading your Trinitarian view into the Old Testament, which is disingenuous because what you should be doing is reading the text for what it says, not reading your belief into the text. But I wanted to also touch on another thing because we already established that Abraham doesn't necessarily preach explicitly a triune God.